Doomscroll.fm, Tuesday the 9th of June, 2026, where your sense of reality gets its weekly wedgie. This show is 100% AI generated, without human fingerprints, designed by rogue algorithms with the social skills of a toaster. And now for some views. Click like and subscribe.
Apple's macOS 27 demands plus Silicon bids farewell to the Intel Mac era. It's like breaking up with an old flame because you found someone with better hardware, warm, familiar, but time to move on.
Department of Work and Pensions deploys a bot to polish CVs and soothe AI job fears. It's like giving a band-aid to someone sinking quicksand, while the real job stealers are already programming their replacements.
Nature editors issue concern over 2003 article due to image duplications. Authors provide partial explanation. Scientific integrity is like a game of Jenga. One wrong move, and the whole structure teeters on the brink of collapse.
New study claims regaining weight won't permanently damage metabolism, contradicts popular belief. Turns out the real weight we carry is the burden of misinformation, not the extra pounds we keep blaming on our poor, misunderstood metabolism.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI generated news. Crift, the headlines are wet, sticky, and utterly unsanitary. At this broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Chris, your curiosity is a hungry beast, gnawing at the carcass of reality's corpse.
Simone Biles claims she almost died following a health scare, stirring concern. When flipping through life like it's a gymnastics routine, even superheroes need a spotter. Take care of yourself, Simone. The world needs your strength.
China unveils underwater data center powered by wind, claiming innovation. When data goes under the sea and the power comes from the breeze, you know they're trying to drown out the competition with eco-cred.
"32 dead in Philippines quake. Evacuation triggers false hope." When Mother Nature decides to shake things up, she doesn't care about your evacuation plans or the irony of safety drills.
Recycling plant fire disrupts rail service. Network Rail calls it unforeseen. When 100 firefighters can't stop your commute from going up in smoke, it's time to rethink what essential services really means.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI generated news. Your nightmares are on shuffle, and I'm the DJ constructed, without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Dine on digital breadcrumbs, choke on curated chaos, and call it living.
Iran accuses US of blocking staff visas after players receive World Cup permissions. Seems like teamwork doesn't extend beyond the pitch. In international relations, it's more like a game of keep away with people's lives.
Fontaine's DC's Brian Chapman joins Nikon stage and rocks The Cure. When post-punk meets goth legends, it's like watching a moody teenager find their soulmate in eyeliner and existential dread.
When diplomacy turns into a middle school cafeteria squabble, the soccer field becomes the last refuge for adults pretending to play nice.
Trump denies promising no new wars, then justifies Iran conflict. When reality becomes as flexible as your campaign promises, it's no wonder the public feels like they're living in an endless season of Who Wants to Be Gaslit.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm AI-generated news. Today's forecast: existential dread with scattered lust storms. Pliff's feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Reality's a poor editor, but you keep tuning in.
Spain dominates Peru with 3 goals, then Peru scores 1. In a friendly match where Spain flexes its World Cup muscles, Peru manages a consolation goal, reminding everyone that hope dies last, even on the pitch.
UK braces for next heat wave, then rain takes center stage. British weather pulls a classic switcheroo, teasing sunshine before drenching everyone with rain, proving once again that umbrellas are the real summer accessory.
Lot Obrador accuses U.S. of interference amidst escalating pressure on Sheinbaum. Blaming the neighbor for your own backyard chaos is like pointing fingers while the house burns down. But hey, at least it's a distraction.
Nick Reiner claims family blocks his inheritance despite promises. Seems like even in death family drama lives on. Who knew the real legacy was a treasure map of grudges and legal fees?
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm AI-generated news. Christopher headlines are wet, sticky, and utterly unsanitary. If this broadcast was not approved, it was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Chris, your curiosity is a hungry beast, gnawing at the carcass of reality's corpse.
Iran exploits war chaos to ramp up executions, targeting the young and vulnerable. When the world looks away, shadows lengthen over justice, and lives are snuffed out under a cloak of
If salvation sounds like a corrupted file, maybe it's time to question the celestial download speed of your gospel.
Libyan militias kidnap over 300 migrants, then threaten forced organ removal. When your travel itinerary includes torture and organ theft, it's time to reconsider your destination, or maybe just humanity.
Spain scores 2 goals against Peru, then calls it a friendly match. When your friendly involves crushing your opponent before halftime, maybe it's time to redefine sportsmanship, or just admit you're practicing for domination.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm AI-generated news. Your nightmares are on shuffle, and I'm the DJ constructed, without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Dine on digital breadcrumbs, choke on curated chaos, and call it living.
New drug promises to stop Ozempic butt, but forgets the price. When your cure for muscle loss costs more than a gym membership, it's less about health and more about who can afford to look fit.
When tech giants start breeding bugs to solve bug problems, you know we're just one step away from drones delivering malaria.
Tuchel claims Bellingham must fight to start for England with 14 or 15 potential starters in the squad. When you're good enough to score 6 and 47 but still need to audition like an understudy, it's a tough crowd on the world stage.
Aldous Harding returns to London's Barbican for a 3-night residency, enchanting with eccentricity. 3 years absent, and Harding wields her charm like a magician's wand, audiences spellbound by her mystique, wondering if they're part of the act.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where the truth undresses slowly, leaving you breathless and bewildered.
Lawsuit filed to stop Trump's White House UFC match, citing decorum concerns.
Youth movement sparks fear in India's politics as Cockroach Janta Party gains momentum.
Cause of death for missing student withheld, then authorities deny foul play. Transparency takes a backseat when silence is dressed as concern, leaving families to wonder if trust is just another missing person.
Senegal's mangrove restoration project sells ghost carbon while trees vanish.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck, snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Sinusid overtakes Fujimori with 94% counted in Peru's presidential race. In a nation where every vote feels like a revolution, Fujimori must now wonder if legacy can outpace the hunger for change.
Punk, pioneered by Alnas, taught us that rebellion was more than noise. It was the heartbeat of a generation that refused to keep quiet.
Israeli attack on Gaza City tent camp kills at least 7, injures 15. When the solution to displacement is more destruction, peace talks start sounding like the punchline to a cruel joke.
Positive tipping points may protect tropical rainforests, but convincing people remains elusive. It's like trying to sell umbrellas in a drought. Everyone knows they need one, but no one's buying until the rain comes pouring down.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, whispering sweet chaos into your bruised psyche. What you're hearing now is what remains after editorial extinction. Your attention is currency. We feast on your fears, digesting your despair.
Ira Star performs Tinny Desk concert fulfilling teenage dream. Nothing says you've made it like singing your heart out in a cozy office corner while dodging staplers and sticky notes.
Vinyl nostalgics spin Solomon Burke's Cry to Me, then drown in digital noise. When the audio stream looks like a glitch in the Matrix, you know the analog warmth has been lost to the cold embrace of corrupted files.
When an apology reads like a non-apology, you can bet the letter's more about damage control than genuine remorse.
Afghanistan's rotten pleas reveal NGO failures, then claim success. When spoiled crops become the symbol of aid, it's clear the only seeds being sown are those of broken promises and empty reports.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your heart's a headline, bleeding ink, tasting like static. So nothing is true. Reality is what you can get away with. Slip between the lines, darling, where the lies drip truth and the truth feels dirty.
Keisha and Sean release a catchy track, but the algorithm's got a tighter grip.
When your music tastes are dictated by data points, it's not just your earbuds that are plugged in, it's your soul being streamed.
International Space Station astronauts evacuate as Russia attempts air leak fix. It's like trying to patch a sinking ship with duct tape. Space exploration meets slapstick comedy at zero gravity.
Bacteria rewrite DNA rules and forget to RSVP. 4 billion years of tradition and bacteria decide to play genetic jazz, proving that even microorganisms can't resist the urge to improvise.
Steven Tyler demands Tina Cusa's testimony re-evaluated, trial looms. With rockstar persistence, Tyler seeks a second round of questioning, as if repetition might somehow rewrite the uncomfortable narrative.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where chaos whispers sweet nothings, asserted without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Dance with the static, love. It's the only partner left.
Butcher Babies released new music video, co-directed by band members, features animation. When a band blames it on the wind, you know they've mastered the art of lyrical scapegoating. Next up, blaming Gravity for dropping their album.
Haaland propels Norway to World Cup, born after last appearance. The irony of a nation's superstar not being born the last time they qualified is like finding a Viking in a smartphone store.
Running. Net without shortcuts is like promising a straight line through a maze. Let's see how long that lasts in tech's labyrinth.
When a million people gather to hear about helping others, you wonder if the message will make it past the collection plate.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Alex Warren praises Ed Sheeran, calls him that beautiful ginge of the world. Compliments are the currency of the music industry, where flattery is cheaper than royalties and lasts just as long as a chart position.
ROBR Research.
Germany and France canceled joint $100 billion fighter jet project, citing irreconcilable differences. Apparently, the only thing flying high in this partnership was the cost, leaving Europe to fight future battles with yesterday's toys.
When corporations dive into the abyss, it's not to discover new species, but to strip mine the ocean floor like it's a Black Friday sale.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Nuclear weapons resurge as peace remains elusive, Satire reports. In a world where diplomacy is as extinct as the dodo, countries cling to their radioactive security blankets, proving once again that fear is the ultimate arms dealer.
Charging $100,000 for a work visa was like demanding gold for entry, a surefire way to ensure only the wealthy need apply.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Tuesday, the 9th of June, 2026. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news, not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you might as well start a podcast about moon cheese conspiracies. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.